Well, it's almost time for action here at OKC. And as the Thunder arrived earlier, they appeared to be in no mood to show any mercy tonight. Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to this point. It's Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Look at Oklahoma City. They come into this series with their eyes set on reaching the NBA Finals.
No doubt they're heavy favorites to win the conference title. But nothing is certain at this stage, even with home court advantage. Nothing short of their best basketball is going to do it.
Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Dort, a screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Edwards looking it over. Got it.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Hartenstein with a screen on Randall. Holmgren against Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. And here's Minnesota now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one. Luke Dort.
And the free throw, no good. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Here's Randall. McDaniels passes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Conley. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander against Gobert. To the middle. Pass to Holmgren for three. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Picked by Gobert. Inside to halt the run. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. To the inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
For your opponent's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
First one falls. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Randall outside. Conley finds Randall. Shoots over Holmgren. Randall can't hit. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Holmgren. Let's go with a three. Minnesota with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Holmgren. He's got 6. Here's Hartenstein. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play. You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
See yourself on 3. Choose your best move. Let's go. Let's see those moves.
Right side Conley. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Rebound Minnesota.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And that one good. Williams has got his second basket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over open floor and running.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Great positioning on the putback. Edwards has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Pass to Hartenstein. McDaniels against Williams. The three from Holmgren. And Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 4. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Conley is a consummate team player. He loves to get other guys good shots.
Outside for Dort. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Up top, Edwards. Dort defending. Edwards a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good from Conley.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Gilgeous contact.
Miller outside. Reed a screen on Wiggins. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minot's checked in. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Wiggins. Fades back. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Here's Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. Down low. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Lets a floater go. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist by Caruso. And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder out in front, up 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
We'll stand every...
The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Now here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in.
Number 7, Joe Ingles.
So it's Oklahoma City now, leading by 5. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He shoots over DiVincenzo, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Kept alive.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. SGA on the move. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Outside, Ingles. Reed against Williams. Pulls up. Solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Mark is checked in for Ingles.
Number 22, Jalen Clark.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. No points yet here in the second quarter for him.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Now here's DiVincenzo. No points yet. On the wing, Caruso. DiVincenzo covering. DiVincenzo against Caruso. Outside, Williams. Drops in the 3. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Reed. Over Williams. Reed, good.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot up.
Outside, Williams. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds Wiggins. 5 to shoot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Edwards. Wallace pulls it in. Thunder leading by 8. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards pulls it in.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Nails it from 3. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Cash money on the open jump shot. And the Thunder lead by 7. Now here's Edwards. Watched by Wallace. Edwards can't hit. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. And the shot goes in.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Clark outside. From downtown. Hits the trifecta. Clark's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Edwards. Now here's Wallace. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Wallace. And the three-pointer goes. And the Thunder lead by 9.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Randle finds Conley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates. And it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And he knocks down the first one. Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace. And Conley drops them both. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Caruso, pass to Holmgren. It's Williams, high post. Dort, a screen on Conley. 6 to shoot, back to Williams. Buries it from 3. Williams has got 7.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Conley passes to McDaniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Caruso against Conley. Williams passes to Holmgren. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. The Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. There's 1:59 left in the second. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein. 2 shots.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. 1:52 left in the second period. Randall outside. Floats one. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Back to Joe. Now Williams. Drives to the hoop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Williams taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 13. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Dort. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 13-5 run. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Holmgren. McDaniels against Williams. The 3 from Holmgren. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Conley. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. Just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Now here's Dort. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. Holmgren with a big reach.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They've been in total control in this game, and they hope it continues. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
No sloppy passes, no easy giveaways, no big mistakes. They're keeping it tight like Kenny Pants over there, Ernie.
Hey, that's tighter than tight.
Yo, it's called form fitting. It's called a Euro cut. Thank you, gentlemen.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, the conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando, Ernie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Toward outside. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Takes the three. Gets the three to fall. Holmgren's got 11.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Here's Edwards. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Conley finds Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Dort with a steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren. Easy 2 for Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
T-shirts are incoming, fans. Get out of your seat and get loud. We've got shirts. You've got the noise.
Randall finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the tower with the power move.
That's how you know Conley is right out there.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you've ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And that one falls for Gobert. And so he hits both. Thunder leading by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And there it is for him.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Outside Edwards. Good work defensively by Dort. Oklahoma City has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. To the inside. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Williams. Holmgren's got 15.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible. Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on McDaniels. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Outside Edwards. Now McDaniels. Conley with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Williams.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
The free throw drops for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Williams drops them both. Here's Randall. 6 points for him. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Timberwolves trail by 19. Here's Edwards. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley with the ball. Hartenstein covering. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. And it's rejected. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. They get the rebound. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms. It's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Left side, Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein, defended by Gobert. Hartenstein with a screen on Edwards. And Hartenstein slams it in.
knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Conley passes to Gobert. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Conley finds Edwards. Over Dort. And miss after miss right now.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Superior strength on display. Randall just refusing to let the defense slow him down there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in for Dort. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Williams against Clark. Outside, Williams. Wallace outside. Williams with the screen. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 21. Clark outside. They double Randall. DiVincenzo finds Randall. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Now here's Wallace. Tight defense on him. There's a screen by Wiggins. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got his 2nd bucket of the night. Tipped. Wiggins with a steal. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Oklahoma City ahead. Running away with this one. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Miller, and the layup falls.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Low block shot. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Miller, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Miller pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 20. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. This one for 3. Jang pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Back to Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He shoots over DiVincenzo. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Clark outside. In transition, here they come. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Oklahoma City leading by 22. Shoots from the line. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's the three. Drains the triple.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Wiggins with a screen on Edwards. On the wing, Caruso. He drops it from range. Caruso's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
First person on the foul. First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Miller at the line for two.
He misses the free throw. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Jang. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Lou Dort in for Caruso. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Conley's checked in. Good on the second one. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Wallace, left side. Inside. And stolen by Edwards. Reed, a screen on Dort. Edwards for three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Pass to Williams. Shoots a fadeaway. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley passes to Edwards. Miller, a screen on Dort. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Pass to Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Lou Dort picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards at the line for two.
And he drops it first.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Pass to Wallace. Caruso, a screen on Conley. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Wallace. He's guarded by Conley. Wallace misses. Conley looking for an opening. Now here's Randall. Hounded by Wiggins. Chalk up 2 there. Here's Wallace. Caruso, a screen on Conley. Wallace with it, working on McDaniels, and Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Williams is checked in for Jones. Wallace outside. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Wiggins passes to Caruso. Wallace outside. 6 on the shot clock. Caruso, a screen on Conley. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
13 foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels. 2 shots.
Free throw good, McDaniels. And both free throws good for McDaniels. Oklahoma City leading by 19. A minute 53 left to play in the 4th quarter. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. Caruso, a screen on Conley. Wallace. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Gobert, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. And there's the screen. And Wallace, here we go. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Wallace, shooting 1.
We've got 1:23 left in the 4th.
And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they start the conference finals off on the right foot with an important win.
They wanted to set the tone for the rest of the series here tonight, and mission accomplished. They get to move forward with all the momentum on their side.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
12 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Wallace with it. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.